How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Amir King Khan tipping the scales at 140 pounds, and he's got that reach of 71 inches. And he'll be squaring off against Amir King Khan. 63 kilos even, that's what he weighed in at. 174 centimeters tall with a reach of 180.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Amir Khan, he's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come. And it's the King.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton, England. Here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world. Introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner from Bolton, England. Here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world. Introducing Amir King Khan.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
The heat of the crowd, the action, the noise, that carnival atmosphere. It's a lot to take in.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Hook and jab. Open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever do. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Right hook is scoring. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
All the way through camp. Now you're going to go back out there and loot.
Good work, that's it. Good. Just get your breath back. Good work.
What was that? What are you doing? Get your mind back and your focus back.
Listen, great work. Stay focused. Don't let that consume.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down, calm yourself down. Come on, breathe, breathe. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You
Just don't let him back into the fight. Don't give me no free shots. Keep smart.
listen, you've switched up. What do? You've done all that work in
Sounds beautiful.
I say, start just sticking a few bodies.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Don't make mistakes.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are up here.
Here we go. It's round 2. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut the ring off, make the ring small, put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Those counter punches have to hurt. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. I'd like to see more jabs. Very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they can't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement, moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You're not necessarily going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Beautiful counter shot. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Oh, well, I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good work.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
The power shots. Good luck. Don't split the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about it.
All right, now you're switching off. Come on, you're switching off. You got to be complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Get everything in the bag, and that...
That's the fight. Great round. So just keep him on the end of this.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Right.
I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can't.
Come on. Do you want to win this fight? You've been coasted for this entire...
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are up.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Left hook doesn't find its target. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. down big time on the score. Here we go to the fourth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something. Because otherwise, why should it change?
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step backwards. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Listen, you switched up. What do you do? Get your mind back off.
Keep smart. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there from one side.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. There you go, back out there. Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on.
There and finish him. So just keep him on the end of his jab.
Okay, focus now. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Just stick a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure it out.
What are you doing? You done all that work all the way through camp?
You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
That's his round. They need to go back.
Just the same again. Don't change.
And there's the bell for round 5. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Be calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That counter punch caught him clean. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Can't find a home for that jab. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need to focus.
Stay focused. Don't let them into the fight. Great one.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight.
Come out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
What was that? What are you doing? Don't worry about that round.
Out. Go out there and finish him. Good work. He was thinking.
Come on. You're better than that. Right. Let's go out there.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Switching up.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and you'll start tiring out.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just put Amir Khan down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
We're into the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Amir Khan in some real trouble. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Come on. Do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about that round.
The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit.
Okay, focus, man. Focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Come on. Breathe. Breathe. Get your mind back on the job. There's a god-awful round.
Don't let him into the fight. Great round. Good work.
Listen, you switched up. What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job.
More shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go.
On the end of his jab, getting your timing already. The right
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
I need to go back out.
bit so we can't figure it out. Great. Just stay focused. Don't let that come.
There's the bell to start round 7. Exclusively going to the head. Let's see if that pays dividends. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Don't get trigger happy. because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Straight right just misses. Amir Khan is rocked. And it appears, oh, wait a minute. This is not how the story was supposed to go. For a... So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the team.
A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round. Round 8, and we're off again. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Holding nothing back here in the round. Amir Khan backing up. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a...
I'm Todd Grisham, and all the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Jaime Munguia, 183 centimeters tall, with a reach of an identical 183 centimeters. Up against them, Juan Manuel Marquez, 170 centimeters tall, with... It's the beast, Jaime Munguia, one of the most intimidating forces in his division, former world champion, one of the best knockout artists in the game today. Juan Manuel Marquez, one of the great...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Tijuana, Baja California,
Lots of hype. And there's the bell to start round 1. Failing to score with that right hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. What a day it has been, Johnny, but finally now our main event, and the crowd is still hyped.
These fights are about to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everyone's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is so exciting.
Oh, my! That's a game changer! And he couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Oh, he caught him with a stiff jab. Right hook is scoring. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got... I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Jaime Munguia, 6 foot tall, with a weight. Here comes Jaime. This a lot of We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Oh, and there's a right hand. Looks like that stunned him. Hook misses. Did you see that? And this is not the way Munguia thought this fight was going to go. And it appears they weathered the storm. I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
The cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice your back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, Munguia made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. Munguia now flat on his back. Is he going to get up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now is
not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. So it's planned. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. Now this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Munguia now, he's in some serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is a real place to fall asleep.
Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? And Jaime Munguia just got rocked. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back to the same spot again. You had one. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Gotta wonder. There's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone. Hold it right there! Oh my word, the Mexican now in real trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments, so it could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
And down goes Naija. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is it.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Breathe.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Okay, now you're switching in. Get out there, get your boxing back to...
Set him up and we'll take him out. But he's ready to go.
Come on, you're better than that. Do all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. You getting soft on me? The fight's not over yet.
And there's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
There's a counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with 1 punch.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a... There's the bell to start round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Naija now, he's in some serious trouble. like to see more jabs. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, there's the bell for round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
How'd you deal with it?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. He's been knocked. There's the bell to start round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'd come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And this is not...
Get your boxing back together, folks.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. As expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Amir King Khan, 140 pounds, 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a reach of 71 inches. And he'll be squaring off against Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall, with a reach of 173.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK. Making his way to the ring, it's Julio Cesar Chavez, a man that had 90 professional fights before recording his first loss. Not many fighters in the history of this sport can say that.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. That hook doesn't score. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Just missing with the uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Amir Khan has arrived. Here's if the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nobody home with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
That round, good work. Say it again.
But he got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go.
Just keep him on the edge of that jab and he's getting your time in already. Your right hand's...
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
I need you to go back out there and I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, don't get your jab back.
We have no free shots. Slow. Just keep them on the other end of that.
Give him anything. Go back and win the round. Alright? It's only one round that you've lost.
Start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up and on. You can't figure it out. Good luck.
Now, it's a tougher fight. And he's going to be confident now.
Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Right round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Don't get carried away. The right defense and the end of all of that.
And there's the bell for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Big shots from both these fighters. To be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Misses with the straight left. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That jab doesn't find a home. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, boy. Amir Khan, dazed. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That hook was off target. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skills for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change everything in this battle. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Come on. Good man. Come on
go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Look, where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito, and he just put Amir Khan down. Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Amir Khan, and Amir Khan finally on the canvas. Both men knocked down and back into the fray here in round 5. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Just can't find the target. Not a lot of punch out, but I thought there might be more action here. Amir Khan backing up. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Khan in that lap. There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
curious which one of these fighters has to get on the edge. Oh, right there. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, you compose yourself, then boom, back into it. Do not make those mistakes. This is a real place to finish.
That hook was off target. Halfway through the round, I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself. Hold that thought! Amir Khan is rocked! Right back into the fray. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Let's talk about Khan in that last one. Here we go, it's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another...
In trouble. Oh my goodness! Chavez is on the canvas. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Listen, the fight's not over yet. You've got to go out and win this round.
We're around now. Relax, relax. Don't need to know that.
John, get this boxing back together.
I need you to go back. Look, take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
And we enter the 8th round. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked.
Come on now, reset, reset.
Julio Cesar Chavez goes down. You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also... And it's the... You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. What an awkward ending we had the first time Crawford met Khan, as an accidental shot to the groin caused Khan to retire. Hopefully no controversy here tonight.
What a fight it was. It was bubbling to be an unbelievably interesting, intriguing fight. Crawford still as fast. He's still as slick, still as powerful. Now me and Khan knows this guy can put the pressure on. So I've either got to jump on him early and throw it all in for 5 rounds, or exactly the same thing's going to happen all over again.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Lucky that hook didn't score. He misses with that straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. There's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Coliseum and 2 gladiators going at it.
If you are on the losing side of this fight time and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Missing with the hook. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Hook misses. Completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're back to the counter puncher, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Yep, good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get it done.
Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back loading up.
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget. beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots. It's be smart.
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right?
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straight.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Then back into the fight. Great round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. They both want the knockout. So much for boxing. This is a fight. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Straight right just misses. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Hey, I like that round. Good work.
Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. There's a counter shot. This is the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Be smart. Get through it. Get through this round.
Hold it right there. Amir Khan in some real trouble. And down goes Amir Khan. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round you'd rather forget. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. There's the bell to start round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'd come out.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh boy, Amir Khan dazed.
He's gone.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's not that ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting. He's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and hold it right there. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, this fighter has been... There's the bell for round 6. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Looking to land the hook. Amir Khan is rocked. So time to go celebrate. It's a full moon, so look out. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And up against him in this one, Jaime Munguia, 183 centimeters tall with a reach of an identical 183 centimeters.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
He is the Grand Campeon, Julio Cesar Chavez. This man is synonymous with boxing. It's the beast, Jaime Munguia. Very intimidating, fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico. Rarely takes a step back. He's all forward.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, introducing the hard-hitting knockout artist and the super welterweight champion of the world, Jaime Munguia.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Oh, that jab's starting to mark him up. Exchange here from both men. The fans have been waiting all day for this one, and they are highly hydrated. What an environment it's going to be tonight underneath the stars.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us. Not for the fighters, because they're the ones getting hit. But for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output, and thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. That left hook just missed. And he wasn't ready for that. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Don't want to load up. Don't
Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and we're going again.
to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
He can fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out on the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace, get your momentum back.
We'll start tiring him. Now don't.
What do we expect to see here in round two? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you better make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the sense of the comeback.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh, man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him up, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
They both want the knockout. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Both of these fighters have... Whoa, wait a minute! Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nobody home with that hook. Which fighter will say no mas? You don't want to trade shots. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Come back together. Come on, you're switching up.
Two shots, keep smart. Good work, you're thinking, you're smart.
You win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. Get your mind back on the job.
On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight a stormer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. His stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter shot lands. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
He missed with that jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the jab. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Shots the boxing back together, get back out there, and win the round.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight. Great work.
Now, Ross, come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back in.
Yeah, great. The jab's working nice.
On to the fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Umungia now, he's in some serious trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round. And down goes Jaime Munguia.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
You've got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi. There's the bell to start round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. You've got to be careful.
You'd like to see more jabs. The straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We wanted action, and they are delivering. You know, hold it right. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. It's not over till... Here we go. It's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Oh, my word, the Mexican now. So it's onward and up.